So when we was coming down here, we just was hitting a bunch of different content creators. I seen your joint. I said, yo, bro on the ride. I said, we got to catch him before we get too big. And he started talking that 5,000 eyes shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm telling you, like, in Philly, man, you get the reaching them niggas getting the reaching out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, they starting at a bean. I mean, a stack. When I say a bean, I'm talking about a stack. They start talking about a stack. You get the, like, Gillian Wallow, like, 15, 20. They start talking crazy.
Gillian Wallow charging 15, 20?
Yeah, unless you already popping. If you already popping, you know what I'm saying, then, you know, they probably gonna come through. But if you ain't popping,
yeah,
they gonna charge you for the content because of their platform.
They platform like that.
Their platform is
They platform like that. They platform like that.
Tripping with Ty, that's the podcast. Where we having real conversations that make you laugh. Pour it up in a red cup just to relax. Give me some feedback, like comment, interact. Still true.
Say you regret it,
tripping with Ty. Hit the right side, yeah. Go ahead and subscribe. And when you come up on the show, yeah, make sure you fly. I came a long way, barrel so dry. Tripping with Ty.
This is me, man.
And it's the podcast. You see the breeze, you know what I'm saying. I hope you understand. We missing for way back in school. You better ask my class.
I was just listening to some joint Cam did last night, matter of fact. So Cam was like, man, you know, Nori was asking him to come on Drink Chance. He was like, yo, come on Drink Chance. And Cam was like, I ain't coming on your show or whatever. Boom. So he was hustling that shit, that energy drink, the pink pussy power or something like that. And he's like, man, I went on, he said, I was already doing my thing. He said, I went on the show, like, yo, this is what I got going on or whatever. He said, when I go on there, tell the nigga what I got going on. Like, yo, that shit ain't. He said, so, you know, I went on Drink Chance, went on Gillian Wallow. He said, oh, y'all seen the power of that shit. So it's like, when a nigga telling you, yo, 15,000, 20,000, I can't get mad when a nigga charging you because he's saying, yo, what I'm gonna be able to do for you in your career. You don't know what type of endorsements you might get out of this, but I'm gonna put you in front of a lot of people.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. So that's how I go. That's why I saw when you hit me back and was like, yo, this is my number. I ain't arguing about the number. Whatever the number is, because that's like if somebody come to me like, yo, I want to do a feature with whoever. It don't matter how they may view you. It's how you view yourself. So if I view myself like, nigga, I'm worth this amount for a feature, then that's what I want. And I ain't changing that unless you my man or we got some type of relationship.
Yeah.
But so far, just being in this industry and shit, man, you know, you gotta pay. Right? Because if I don't invest in myself, then who the fuck is going to invest in me?
Yeah, you right about that. So when I first started, I didn't even think about it like that. I was just like, man, I'm going to do a podcast, but I don't want to be on no local shit. Mm-hmm. So I had reached out to an artist, and I was like, I got to pay. It is what it is. Yeah. Like, these niggas don't know me. Yeah. So I got to invest in myself and pay or whatever. And bro, I ain't looked back ever since. Like, I ain't never regretted paying for somebody. Like, never regretted paying for somebody.
And the crazy part is, it comes back to you, right? Because, like, you know, we build a relationship, right? And sometimes relationships just come genuine, and then we work together, right? Because that's how, but I'm going to tell you something, Cosmic Cab taught me, the biggest DJ in Philly, man, legendary DJ out of Philly, right? And me and him had a conversation. He said, listen to me, man, all good relationships starts on good business.
Yeah. I believe that.
Period. Right, and then everybody that I have a relationship with currently outside of Delaware, in Philadelphia, in New York, everybody I have a relationship on our side came out of me doing good business. Yeah. Period. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I've been going.
If you're a good person, man, motherfuckers gonna remember that. Mm-hmm. They're gonna remember that. Mm-hmm. That first impression, when you met somebody and you made them feel comfortable and it was like a good vibe, genuine vibe, bro, motherfuckers remember that.
Yeah, for sure.
They remember that whether you up or down. They gonna remember that. Sure. They gonna remember that, bro.
And you gotta bet, like my man that just called from jail, right? I always say, like, I'm missing a part of me out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, that nigga is the best relationship person I know. He knows how to get in the room and really, like, get around. And now, like, you know, with me and, like, Raj, you know, in this part, like, he's better at keeping relationships going, where sometimes I'll be like, man, fuck it. Where he's better at, you know what I mean, keeping relationships going and nurturing the relationships and things of that nature. So it's like now, like, we got our good and bad with us. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm good at this particular thing. He's good at this particular thing. And it just works as us running the company now and building this shit from the ground up. So
I think with him, he's more of a no-nonsense type of dude.
And I was going to ask you that, too.
Yeah, he's the more no-nonsense. I'm more of the, all right, it might not have worked this avenue. Let me see. Like, if he got an artist and he see, all right, you ain't following the module, you ain't following this way, like, he more no nonsense. He gonna be, all right, I ain't for it. But I'm be like, I'm more the ones where they call and be like, yo, all right, let me listen to your idea. You know what I mean? And then I'm gonna tell you our idea, but I'm gonna see if we can meet in the middle somewhere. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And then I still bring it back to him, and I always still try to, you know what I mean, be the bridge. I feel like I'm always the buffer between him, you know what I mean, me and the artist and stuff like that.
You kind of like the peacemaker type shit. Like, okay, let me see it.
I'm the buffer because he no nonsense, you know.
Because the thing is, like I always say this, like me and him got an inside joke. Like before we started rapping, nigga, we was thousandaires, right? We wasn't millionaires, but we was thousandaires.
You look the part, goddamn. Yeah, they believe in it.
We was thousandaires. You know what I mean? And it's like you watch that shit dwindle down and just investing in different people, and then you start, because when we first started the label, right? It was like it wasn't a label. It was him offering me a challenge to say, "Yo, nigga, you can't rap," because this was my celly when we was locked up. So that's the nigga was my celly.
Oh, we gotta go back.
That's how this shit started.
We gotta go back.
Yeah.
Well, we need to do no introduction.
Yeah.
We got the 50 Shot Boys this motherfucker.
Yeah, absolutely.
50 Shots the label.
Hey, they coming up, man. Hey.
Shouters, man.
We done went. I don't know how long we done went. Time usually be up there. But either way, we go, fuck it. But when you just said that, we gotta go back. Like, hold on, where y'all was locked up at?
Smyrna.
Yeah.
So we was locked up in Smyrna, Delaware. So I was doing a 30-year bid. You know what I'm saying? So I was coming out a Supermax. So I was in Supermax. I got caught with a phone. I go to Supermax. I ended up being back to Supermax like 3.5 years. So by the time I'm coming out of Supermax, I had already had like maybe 15, 16 years in jail.
Yeah.
Like I was already, you know what I mean, solidified through the jail. Like people were respecting me. I didn't have to go.
You was stamped.
I was stamped.
Yeah,
I was already stamped. You know what I'm saying? And when I came out, my first thing is whenever you go to a new tier, who the fuck in the cell with me?
Yeah.
Who my celly? Because if I don't like who my celly is,
you gotta get him out.
Immediately.
Okay.
Immediately.
Trust me, I know.
You know what I'm saying?
I know.
I ain't into playing no games. I'm not.
You can't play no games.
I'm like, yo, who my celly? Susan, I'm fresh out of Max. Don't got no problem with going back to Max. So I'm like, yo, who my celly? So niggas like, yo, the bull from, this part of this state, because Delaware is small, but it's 3 different counties, right? Okay. So I'm from one part of the state. He from another part of the state, right? So, and genuinely, niggas from this side of the state don't deal with niggas like that from this side of the state. It's just how Delaware is.
How it is.
So I'm like, all right, well, who this nigga? And they like, nah, he chill, man. He ain't on that. Like, he ain't no sucker. He ain't no rat. He ain't gay. He ain't boom, boom, boom. He just a chill nigga. You feel me? So when I met him, the vibes, I always come respectful, right? Yeah. I never come super ultra aggressive. Nigga, I never was on that, right? I let this stuff play out. The first issue we had was when I came on the tier, niggas they had the phone like in a chokehold. So I'm like, what? I'm like, yo, what's the phone situation? So this like, soon as he come in, I introduce myself, whatever, right? So he like, yo, and it's one of our other homies. He locked back up now too, but it was 3 of us. The other one of our other homies, he from my hood though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So and I'm like, yo, shout out to Scrap, man, free Scrap too. Scrap, so I'm like, yo, what's the phone situation? So Scrap tell me the phone situation. I'm like, what? I'm like, dog, there's one phone on the tier. Yeah. For like 80 niggas.
They got their motherfucking lined up. Like, who running the phone?
Exactly. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's how I'm coming like, nigga,
So you finna put down.
I come in like,
yeah, you finna put down.
So he like,
you can't come in like that, but it's in the bag, but go ahead.
So he like, yo, who running the phone? I'm like, yo, who running the phone? So he like, yo, man, my slot at this time. Yeah. And I'm like, well, who got the phone at the 8:30? Because mind you, at the 8:30, we only got the phone from 8:30 to 10.
So the lockdown at 10.
Lockdown at 10.
Okay.
So 8:30 to 10. So I'm like, well, who running the phone at 8:30? So he like, yo, well, Scrap got it, and then Scrap Shelly got it, and then this bull got it. He's like, I usually get on like on the second rec, you know what I'm saying? And then I'll be done for the night. I'm like, what? Yeah. I'm like, bro, I get the phone every night. I'm not. So I tell Scrap, I go to my man's cell. Yeah. I'm like, Scrap, yo, when you get off the phone, come knock on my cell. So Scrap like, you on some bullshit.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. That's gonna start a whole bunch of shit.
But he my man. Like I told you, he younger than me. He from my he know who I am. He know, you know, so what it is, he like, alright, alright, big bro, like, alright, I'm gonna get it. Like when I'm done, I'm just tap on your door.
He already know
I already got my shoes laced up. So I tell my celly at the time with this film, like we had met when he first came to the cell, we chilling, we talking, boom, boom, boom. So I say, yo, check this out, this is how this shit's gonna go. I'm gonna go get on the phone with Scrap. When I get off the phone, I'm gonna call you, bro. Like, come get the phone.
Yeah.
After me, type shit. So he like, man. I'm like, nigga, listen what I tell you. Go get. I'm a with him. So this is real. This is really how. Like this is my first day on the tier and how me and him got a relationship. Because he gave his phone slide up for on a regular rec, so he stayed out in New York. And I'm telling you, nigga, we getting on the phone that night.
Okay.
Period. We getting on that phone.
No ill fan buzz. We
getting on that phone.
We ended the night on the phone.
We ended the night on the phone.
This the first day now.
This the first day of the shoot.
My shit not even unpacked. This shit still in bags.
You still got it in the property bag?
Yeah, this shit's still in bags. And then you gotta think it's 15 years worth of shit that I'm dealing with that he just brought in myself.
That's why he ain't up past that motherfucker. Yeah. Because it was about their phones and they gotta get past their phones.
My whole life was in them bags.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm like, all right, fuck it. So Scrap get off the phone or whatever, right? Scrap get on the phone. He come by, hit the cell, bop, bop. I get up, go get on the phone. My shit laced up, piece on. You know how I go.
Yeah.
I get on the phone, boom, boom, boom. I see a nigga come out, right? And I ain't gonna give that nigga no credit. Like, I ain't gonna blow him up who the nigga was. So he came out. Oh, niggas think they just ready bully phones. So I don't even say nothing. I don't even say nothing.
Because he's speaking out loud. He ain't saying it to you. He just saying.
Yeah, so I just turn my back. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I hear somebody else say something. So at the time, you know, we got my prison girl. I'm telling her, hold up for a second. Hey, yo, listen, I got 10 minutes more minutes on this phone. I go to the phone. Any nigga don't like me being on this phone. The day room right here and the shower right here, we can get to it. Go back to whatchamacallit, talking on the phone. I finish the phone. So when I'm whatchamacallit, before I say 1 minute, so I hit him, Raj. He like, yo, I'm like, come on, man, my shit got 1 minute. So now niggas is in the hallway. So while Raj is when they hang up, I hold the phone until Raj come up there, get the phone, boom, boom, boom. I immediately, from that point on, I'm on go. Yo, listen, I'm on the phone, a nigga, this the day room, because they had like this little day room on the tier. Yeah. Nigga don't like me taking the phone, stepping in the day room. My man on the phone right now. I just met this nigga. I don't know this nigga at all. My man on the phone. Now I don't know him. You know what I'm saying?
You in there. You in there.
Now he's genuinely a laid back person.
He can pull me in 100%.
So I'm like, yo, my man on the phone.
I can imagine your situation.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, the shower right here. Let's get busy. You feel me? And I stay there. So now at this time, my man earlier, Scrap, he come out in the hallway. His shoes is on. So now Scrap Selly, you know what I'm saying, who actually was a nigga, we all ended up being in there, like, we was all just ended up building a relationship because the nigga who was Scrap Selly, we actually never got along. He had been in jail just as long as I had been in jail, but I never fucked with that nigga because he was from a different side of the state.
He was from my side.
He was from his side.
He was from my side.
But I never fucked with that nigga.
But he never did no fucked up shit.
He never did no fucked up shit. I just did. You from that side, I'm from this side, nigga.
Yeah, he was from my side.
I just never fucked with him. But in this particular moment, Scrap is his celly, so he comes out. So now he out with Scrap, like, and he never fucked with me. He wasn't no bitch, no pussy or nothing because he really held it down for his side of the state. But this is why we always clash. But after this particular day, nigga, we was all locked in.
Yeah.
That was the four.
Y'all ain't got no choice but to be locked in.
Yeah. So now niggas is like, nah, I ain't even that serious, big bro. Like, so then one nigga come out and be like, man, that's Talib, man. Y'all niggas might want to chill. You know what I'm saying? And that was that. That was the end of that. You know what I'm saying? He get off the phone, and when Raj got the phone, he dropped introduction to Raj. Hey, man, I'm Talib. That's Raj. That's it. Me and this nigga been locked in ever since.
But you came in putting down. How you come in? I mean, you were locked up for a minute. I understand.
I had already been established.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I'm saying? I had went to jail. I was 16 when I went to jail.
Damn, you was young.
So I did my whole life in jail.
So what you get locked up for?
Man, I got locked up for shooting. Normal shit. You know what I mean? Normal shit in the hood gets locked up for the, shooting. You know, motherfuckers take the stand, my best friend tell, normal shit, man. You know,
damn, that's that hurt though.
Yeah, it hurts.
That's the difference. He locked up for shooting. I'm locked up for getting money. You know what I mean? So it's like,
so y'all on two different type of times. For real.
That's why I'm laid back. I'm trying.
Yeah, you chilling.
Cool.
But he come in. He come in on the bullshit.
Yeah,
he come in straight. But I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you.
But the thing was, like, when I come in, it's shit that are already established. Like, I run the tickets through the jail.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I got every nigga that gamble, they coming through the jail. You know what I mean? Because I gamble. Yeah. But I run the biggest gambling pool in the jail.
So what's money in that prison?
Everything, tuna, soups, you know what I mean, sodas, chips.
Yeah, it's food. It's food.
Once I got back to the compound and I revved this shit up, man, we got bags in every nigga cell. Because eventually we split up, right? So he ended up going to another tier, but he remained it, you know what I mean, my homie, you know what I'm saying? But they killed the guard in the jail. So when they killed the guard.
They had killed the guard in there.
So when they killed the guard, they killed the guard. He was working in the mess hall. I was the barber in the shoe. Yeah, right. So
cutting hair.
I was cutting hair. Yeah, fucking niggas up. I ain't
never cut hair. Dan, that's
he doesn't be clean.
I'm trying to get some. I got 30. Nigga, I'm trying to work this shit down.
I'm
trying to work it down. So I don't see no hope. So I'm like, man, let me go ahead and get some good time. So I go to the back. So they end up killing the guard. So when they kill the guard, first of all, before all of that, we had been in the cell together for like 8-9 months. These niggas keep shaking us down. I mean, the guards stay in our cell because I'm running the tickets and I'm hustling in jail. Like, in jail, I'm hustling. Okay. So I'm getting straight to it. This nigga's waking up in the morning. I got motherfucking weed on the table. He's like, man, what the fuck? He's in jail. He only got 3 years. No, he had 8. He had an 8.
That's still low, though.
I had an 8-piece.
8 ain't
compared to 30. 8
compared to 30, and I'm telling the nigga, yo, man, come on, nigga, this is what I do. He's like, oh my god, he's thinking,
you come in on the hot.
And I was in, like I said, I was in the cell way before him, so my cell cool. I'm laid back watching the game. Nigga, he waking me up 4 or 5 in the morning, put the sheet up, man. We can do this, we can bag this. I said, man, I'm like,
so now I'm
man,
it's just how it went,
bro. You come in on the hot shit. You made it hot. God, bro.
When I got hot, Scrapping them got hot. So when they raid our cell, they go straight to
they go straight to their
scrap the cell, and then what was crazy is I used to rap, right? So I'm like rapping and shit every here and there. I'll be sitting there. So this shit used to be like, he'd be like, nigga, you don't rap. So one day I gave you some bars. I'm like, nah, nigga, I can rap for real. He like, nah, that shit kind of hot, bro. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? So that's what was going on, right?
All night. He got me up all night. And then wake me up 5 o'clock in the morning to work out.
I'm bitten.
Yeah, he's full play. He taught me how to bet for real.
I would say you really institutionalized at this point, bro.
Yeah,
you really institutionalized. I can hear how you talking about it. I'm like, you institutionalized.
Yeah, I was fucked up.
Yeah, 100%. He taught me how to, you know what I mean, I was comfortable in because like I said, where the jail is at, it's actually my hood. You know what I mean? It's on my side of the state. So it's like, I know a lot of people that was around there, you know what I mean, and shit like that. But it's like, when it came to actually doing the time, like sitting there with somebody that's been in there as long as him, he kind of taught me how to, you know what I mean, actually get into that bit. Like, don't worry about what's going on outside. I kind of lock in on, you know what I mean, what you doing right now.
It's harder to ask you what you think it is. It's a lot of people don't know how to do time.
Man, it is.
It's a lot of people don't know how to do time.
Yeah, because everybody want to live outside. You know what I mean? Everybody want to be outside them gates. But when you actually inside them gates, you know you got years to do, you got to figure out how to keep your mind, you know what I mean? You got to find that routine, that discipline of that routine. Working out, playing ball, you know what I mean? Still doing like all that shit we was doing, it was all jail shit. 100%
man. Man, this shit crazy as fuck, bro. I don't know if y'all know, bro, but I work at a prison.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, God. That's why I was like, we got to go back. We got to go back. And we got to talk about this shit. So everything you saying, I understand 100%.
Yeah.
But if somebody that ain't never been inside of prison,
they wouldn't understand
shit. They wouldn't understand what you saying. Yeah. But it's kind of needed what you did, though, for real, because if you would have did that shit, so it's probably been some other shit that happened like a month later, some shit that where you really gotta put down on it.
But they end up, after the guard got killed, they moved me.
Yeah, they got him out myself.
They got me the fuck out.
And he didn't even do nothing. They had a list of people that they thought was menaces.
This is a true story. They came, one day I come back, they like this one day they just come bang on my cell. They say, yo, pack your shit up. I'm like, what's up? They're like, you gotta go. They sent me all the way back to the shoe.
You making too many moves in there.
They said, yo, I was on a list of niggas that had influence, and because they had just killed the guard, I had automatically been on the list because I had just, matter of fact, the building they killed the guard in was the building I had came from.
Yeah, you left from.
So the building I had just left, so niggas is sending me letters and, yo, bro, this shit getting real. You know, I'm selling tobacco back there, weed. You know, I'm sending that shit because these are my guys.
You think a nigga snitched on you?
No. A guard literally put my name on the list. The guard that kept shaking me down, I caught that nigga one-on-one. I was like, yo, you bitch ass nigga. Boom, 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 boom.
Damn, why you pull up like that?
What? This nigga, this how I'm coming. So I'm like, yo, nigga, he like, yeah, I put your name on. He told me, yeah, I put your name on the list because I didn't want that to happen over there. I seen how people were blah, 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 blah. So whatever, you know, and that's how, like, and that's kind of what it was. So what ended up happening was me and him ended up being locked in. Yeah. So we, you know, the whole time I'm in the back, you know, when I got moved, we still communicate. And then I ended up, after all this shit died down, like a year later, they ended up moving me back to the building he was in. By this time, this nigga was working, had a single cell, because he had like a minimum status. He only had a drug charge. Mm-hmm. So I come back, boom. But by this time, I got my tickets jumped in. I'm running, you know, I got say-so around the penitentiary at this time. So I come back, boom, he's like, yo, I'm like, yo, that's my God. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. And that's how our relationship formed.
That's crazy,
yeah,
bro.
Yeah, it wasn't like no childhood shit. This shit really built off penitentiary shit, you know what I mean? Like, you know, you know, the crazy part about it is because most people say, yo, jail relationships, you know what I mean? It just be jail relationships. Like, niggas don't be remembering they niggas that be doing there. Like, I be hearing that a lot around my way. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's
niggas say that all the time.
Yeah, like, jail relationships it's like, once a nigga go home, he ain't coming back in there and visit his, you know what I mean? It's just certain thorough niggas that I know around that way, that's how I be.
No, I ain't gonna say that. Bro, you can meet some solid niggas in prison.
Yeah, that's how we is.
And it's some niggas that know niggas in prison.
Now is like my friends.
Yeah, that's how we
that I was like, all my friends right now on the street is niggas that I did time with. Yeah. Like, I don't trust new niggas.
Yeah.
That's how I am.
That's understandable.
I don't trust new now. I be like, bro, you ain't never been tested. Don't like when niggas talk about Thug and Gunna and why. I'm like, bro, don't tell me what you wouldn't do if you ain't been tested. Yeah. Now I'm not saying them niggas ain't the police. What I'm saying is that niggas fold in different situations. Now the rat is a rat. You know what I'm saying? And I stand on, like, we got this guy from Philly, King Erner. I fuck with hard body, and I stand on the principles that he stand on. Like, yo, nigga, a rat is a rat. I'm not disputing that. What I'm saying is a lot of niggas that saying they wouldn't rat, you niggas ain't been tested. So since you ain't been tested, I be like real standoffish with them niggas. Like it's hard. So like even when we built the record label, I was kind of like, yo, I don't really want to deal with, you know, people certain type of individuals because I don't know if you niggas can stand up.
You can't be like that though.
No, man.
You can't be like that.
That's why I'm the buffer.
That's why I need him. I don't work without this nigga.
This is why I'm the buffer.
I don't work without him because of that. Because I'm like, man,
this is why I'm the buffer.
Yeah, you can't be like that.
Because, like he said, he grew a lot of his, like, when he was down. Me, I was already known when I was out there, you know what I mean? I already had a lot of respect when I was, you know what I mean, out there. And it was just from being a laid back, like I ain't have no issues, I ain't had no problems with it. I ain't got no stain on my name, you know what I mean? I ain't never did nothing crazy. Like I've just been a good nigga. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm able to like, I accept more people than he do. I'm able, like if people come up to me like, yo, I don't look for these niggas coming up. I don't look for ulterior motives or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I look for the genuine in people. He got some shit where
y'all night and day.
Yeah,
it's gonna be night and day. It's gonna be like, okay, if it's a problem, he ready to crash out.
That's why it work.
You ready? Hey, we ain't finna do none of that. But you don't want. Calm down, man. We gonna do this. We can figure this out or whatever. Yeah, he ready to crash out.
Because sometimes I be having to think for both of us. You feel me? I'm like, yo,
but that's you know what I mean. That's what worked for y'all.
But the thing about it do. But the thing about it is, he is a big teacher to me. You know what I mean? Like, as much as I keep him calm, I learn so much from him. You know what I mean? I learned too much from him.
That makes sense.
I learned way too much from him. You know what I mean? He's Like, it ain't jail that made him smart.
Yeah.
And I don't know what the nigga was reading in there. I don't know how he got. But he's so smart that he teach me everything. Not everything, but he teach me a lot of shit. He teach me a lot of good shit.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
But the label wouldn't exist without him.
Yeah.
Why you say that?
Because I wasn't thinking about rap. When you come on from doing that much time, I ended up doing almost 22 years.
22.
Time.
You know what I'm saying? So when I came home, I was grown and I had to catch up.
Yeah.
Right? So he knew I rap and he had another person that he was like, yo, this nigga rap, this nigga nice. So he called me one day on the phone. This is literally how the beginning of the rap shit started. The nigga called me one day. Now, mind you, I'm saying to myself, nigga, I got bills. I got shit I gotta do. I'm living by myself. I don't got time to be there. I'm 35, 36 years old. Nigga, you think I got time to be playing games about some fucking rap? Nigga, don't call. He like, nah, this nigga nice. This nigga get you, whatever. Blah, blah, blah. This nigga talked the shit to me on the phone. I said, Rise.
Look, you know what
Niggas ain't been through what I've been through to talk.
Oh my, you ain't gotta go there far.
I was on the down Julio, you heard me?
He talking crazy
I was
to
on
me
the
on the
down
phone.
Julio.
Right? Like, if a nigga know me, I don't play on no level. Right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, what? Nigga, set the studio session up. Pay for that
I
shit.
paid for it. I paid for the first studio session. Yeah, dude.
I come through one day, and him and his cousin is in there. We end up making our first song that we ever dropped, which was Sunshine.
Yeah.
So when we end up dropping the song, I had that shit for a year and never dropped it. Because at the same time, I don't know nothing about music. I don't know how to drop a song. I don't know nothing about nothing.
Yeah.
So one day, I'm part of what they call Clean Slate, like Second Chances.
Mm-hmm.
And they had a Clean Slate conference in Oklahoma, right? So I'm like, man, I'm going out there, you know what I mean, talk about, the struggles I went through from coming home from penitentiary after doing so much time. So I'm by myself, though. So I'm sitting in the hotel room, and I'm like, man, I wonder how you dropped the song. Like, we had the song that I did when I went to the studio, but it was hot. And I'm like, man, this song got all right. Let me figure out how to drop the song. So I called my man who signed with OBH. Shout out to AR Ave. Shout out to OBH Big Eye, right? So OBH is like, heavy in Philly. AR Ave is really a presence in Philly, and I knew somebody that was signed to the label that he was on. So I called him, hey, how you do this, do that, boom, boom. He was like, bro, do this, do that, boom, 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 boom. So I'm like, all right, big eye. So I go sit in this room. I start Googling shit, boom, boom, boom. I'm like, yo, I already dropped the song. He like, what you mean you already dropped the song? I already dropped the song. I already figured it out. So I figured it out. Google, boom, 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 sitting in the hotel room. I'm in Oklahoma by myself, right? Now, Delaware nigga in Oklahoma is crazy, but I'm down there by myself. So I figured it out. I'm like, yo, I just dropped the song. And he's like, what you mean? I'm like, I dropped this shit. The song started getting so much praise. I'm like, yo, when I come back, we're gonna shoot the video. So I come back, hit with a guy that and shout out to MSC, who's our videographer.
Man.
He shoots every one of our videos. I met him at my sister's baby shower. Young nigga.
MJ, man.
Young nigga. Right? And I'm like, yo, bro, you shoot videos? He's like, yeah, boo, boo, boo. I'm like, I'm gonna get with you. He never thought probably in a million years that I was gonna take it to the level I took it to.
Yeah.
Right? But he just
so many videos with him now, man.
Yeah.
Like we locked, like, yeah.
That's y'all guy.
It's like we don't even think about it. We don't even think about it. It's not even a question.
Guy.
It's just,
you know what I mean? That scenes, if y'all ain't down with him, he's another Delaware bred guy.
Yeah.
Best music videos, in my opinion, out. Like, and we done been everywhere. We done been the Dominican Republic. We done shot in like 4 or 5 cities. Like,
and I've been seeing y'all been doing a lot of fucking traveling. Y'all been grinding.
Because the thing is, Delaware is this big.
Yeah.
So in order for us, the people, to understand who we are and what we represent, we got to do things at a major level. We got to take that shit to the next level, because when somebody hears Delaware, they might be unaware of what's going on in Delaware.
They'll overlook it.
Delaware is the first state, but it's one of the smallest states.
I've never been to Delaware.
That's how many people have.
And the crazy thing about it, I never met somebody from Delaware.
Yeah, that's what we saying.
I never met somebody from Delaware.
It's the first state. It's the first
now
state
here's
ever.
The thing, like, we started, like, now we own a studio in Delaware. Like, so if you ever want to come up and do podcasts,
what's up?
Yeah, you can hit me and be like, bro, like, I'm coming up, lay the car, and then I can plug you in with, the niggas in Philly, niggas in New York, niggas in Baltimore. You come up, boom, 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 because I believe in showing love. You know what I'm saying? So I never started a podcast. I bought the studio because I got tired of paying for studio time.
Yeah.
So I bought the studio. Like, we ready to do it. And then he's like, fuck it, we buying the studio there. And the next thing we know, we co-owners of the studio. You know what I'm saying? But it all started from this nigga putting a battery in my back, telling me a nigga can rap better than me. And I'm saying, can't nobody fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. And even at my age, I'm like I'm hip hop nigga at its highest level. Yeah. So what ends up happening is we start building a label from that. And then one day I'm like, well, shit, we might as well get an LLC. And then the shit just started going more. Next thing I know, we got a record label and 5-6 artists. You know what I'm saying? Now,
like we had 9 artists.
Damn, y'all got 5-6 artists?
Yeah.
Well, we ended up trimming down. Like we started with, some artists, and over time, like the way I was signing people, I was only giving them 1 album deals, right? Yeah. So, when I gave them the 1 album deal, everybody was completing their album, and then if they decide to stay with us or go their separate ways, but what I started recognizing was that like it takes a lot of money to do this. It takes a lot of money.
And I was going to ask you about that because I don't know nothing about the music business. I don't know nothing about the music business.
That shit is expensive. We just talked about it, right?
That's why we said we were thousandaires.
They come do a podcast with you charge a fee, right? Yeah. So whatever your fee is, you charge your fee, and people got to respect your fee. Yeah. Right? Now, imagine you doing that with 9 people. Yeah. Right? So imagine what I paid you, and then times that times 9, and then that's like all the artists I got to do that. So, and I started out good. Like I had an R&B singer. I had a sister that was really, really dope. And she still is dope. Yeah. And I worked with her. And then and then I started, I thought about doing shows. So I started bringing people to Delaware, bringing people to Philly, because we're only 20 minutes away, right? Philadelphia and Delaware.
I was going to ask you how far it was.
Yeah. 25 minutes.
That ain't shit.
Nah. 2 hours from New York. An hour from
y'all in a good area. Delaware in a good fucking area, bro. I didn't even know that.
Right now, 30 minutes from Jersey. 30 minutes from Jersey.
Yeah, DC, Baltimore.
Hour and a half.
Y'all right there, like kind of like the middle.
Yeah, we right in between all that. DC, Jersey, Philly, all that.
I meant to ask you. Okay, so what you look for in an artist when you sign them?
That's a good ass question. Like what I look for is like. I try to be current. That's one of the main things is staying current. Like you gotta understand the climate of what the music industry is today. You know what I mean? So that's one of the main things we do is try to understand the climate. And then also like what it comes to is it's basically like paying attention to what their strengths is. Like you said, the females that we had, good singers and stuff like that. Like you gotta build off what they're doing, but you gotta get them away from what they used to. You know what I mean?
That's hard though.
It is, but at the same point in time, that's the only way you make it. You can't have them stuck in that same box than what they used to.
How would you transform them though?
Just get them around different, like one of our main,
one out of Delaware.
Yeah, that's one of our main things.
One thing we did was take all our artists out of Delaware.
We took them to different places.
One time. No bullshit. One time we took our whole label to Atlanta. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And had each one of them just perform at a different. What was it like It wasn't a.
It was like something they had down here.
It wasn't a showcase. It was kind of like a showcase.
Like a showcase.
Yeah, but it was like
sign up and shit.
Yeah, but it's almost like we need to get them just around artists, especially the bigger markets. You know what I mean? Delaware, if you want to say we got a market. But it's so small, you know what I mean? The state is so small. So getting them into the bigger markets to where they can be around different artists that's performing, you know what I mean? And stuff like that. That's the main thing. Get them out of that box that they be stuck in, just around the hometown, you know what I mean?
I think y'all on the right fucking path.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, we
like real
try,
shit.
Man.
Like everything y'all telling me and everything that y'all know came and came putting down on niggas about the phone, shit like that. I think y'all on the right path.
It's the fight. It's really just a fight, man. A trying, like a lot of people. The point that we got to, a lot of people would have already gave up.
Yes,
you know what I mean? For the simple fact, the money that we invested, the time and effort and money and family life that we put into this. Like a lot of people would be like, yo, I ain't, hell no. I can't keep doing this, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And the arguments in the household and which the thing is like, people might not know this. I only been home not even 5 years. I haven't been home 5 years.
Yeah. But look how much progress you made in 5 years.
Yeah. That's progress, but it was a lot of lessons learned, right?
Yeah.
So
of course.
My first year was on house arrest. I couldn't do nothing.
Yeah.
Okay. My first full year was on house arrest, right? So when this nigga dragged me, I think the first time he took me to the studio, I was fresh off house arrest. I was on level 3, right? So with that being said, I wasn't thinking about no record label. But once I started doing stuff, my issue is I got to do it at a high level. Yeah. So now, you know, we need a business. We need a business license. We need to make sure we current with all our taxes and all. Now, you know, I happen to, you know, met somebody in my life. I ended up, you know, having 2 kids by her and things of that nature. And,
that's
you know, they helped me. She helped me, you know, elevate on a different level on a business mindset, right? Same thing with him, right? And, you know, when we start talking about business and bringing people in, and it's like, all right, having the right partners. So what can we do to bring attention to Delaware? That's why I started saying, all right, we're going to book celebrities and bring them to Delaware, right? So that's how I started. Like, you look at our page, you like, damn, this niggas, they done bought LBL, they done bought Tinkerbella, they done bought Giuseppe.
I done brought some motherfuckers. I went to the page.
Like, we done brought some people to Delaware that has never been to Delaware, you know. Then we start doing shit like Miami and bringing G Herbo and Philly, and we do all of that stuff, man. And we hooked up with a woman, you know, who had more connections than us. And, right, it's another party. Her name Blake Marie.
Shout out to Blake, man. The biggest for us.
Like,
the biggest.
Blake is like, you know,
she
at
behind
this
the
point,
scenes
she
for
behind
us.
the scenes.
We need people like that, though.
Yeah,
people like that.
She keep me on track. She keep me
on
on track.
track.
So then it was like, yo, she started out as just me being hired her as kind of as a consultant. So now she's the VP of the company.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like, now it's a 3-headed monster, right? You got my side, his side, and then you get a female perspective, right? And then you got that, and then you got, you know, people that make our life go around. Like I said, like, my woman, like she made my life start like this stuff started forming me, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it's like, now the business side, it's all business. Like, we started out with 7, 8 artists. Now we got 2, right? And it's not like no knock on any of the artists that we have, because I tried with them. I put the records out. I put money behind them. I put a budget behind them. But it really takes a lot of money. And then the thing I see with artists is now is that when they're not getting all the attention, they start feeling some type of way. So then when they start feeling some type of way, it's like, hey, well, your contract is up. Like, I've never dropped an artist. Their contract has expired. Yeah. And then once your contract expired, it's on me and you if we want to extend it. Whether you say, hey, listen, I had a 1 album, 1 collaboration deal is what I signed every artist originally to, right? And a lot of people don't know that, right? Especially in Delaware. It's like, yo, you don't got this person no more. No, hold on.
We never dropped them.
I never dropped them. You know what I'm saying? Like, any of the artists that we had in the beginning, I never dropped them. Our contracts expired.
Yeah, you fulfilled your contract.
People be making it seem like, and I say, like, oh, man, like, we did something. It's like, no, we didn't do anything. Like, it's my money.
Yeah.
It's my money.
At the end of the day.
Right? At the end of the day, so if I talk to somebody and I be like, yo, you are a dope artist, but do I want to invest thousands and thousands of more dollars? Or sometimes it might be like, if they want to continue with us, like, they might feel like they can do it better by themselves. But what ends up happening is, when they get out by themselves, they realize how much money it actually takes. So now it's like, damn, bro, you put $30,000 into me, and they'd never know it because I'm not going back and forth with you about, I put this into you and that to you. Oh, you don't want to renew your contract, or we should go a separate raise. That's fine. Yeah. Right? It's no beef. I don't have no animosity to you because it's business. Mm-hmm. And I never had a relationship with you outside of business.
Yeah.
So I don't. Like, if you decide not to resign to me, that's
you don't feel no type of way.
I don't feel no type of way. Yeah. We're not friends. This is business, right? So now, like, you know, we got it dwindled down where, like, we just finished the contract deal with somebody, a new artist that I feel confident about him. And then we got Mercy 700, I think Mercy 700 is the future of the label. And I feel confident, right? Because I'm older and I feel like somebody got to carry the torch. And then the new person that we just signed, I feel like when you got 2 or 3 artists, that's more manageable than 9, right?
Yep.
More manageable than 9.
Right? So I don't know how y'all did 9 in the first place.
We don't know how we did 9.
Shit.
We don't know how much
that money. Not much money. Well, I know y'all know how much money. I don't know.
That's what we saying.
But man, that's a lot of fucking money.
Yeah.
Just me investing in me is a lot of fucking money, but y'all investing in 9 people.
And then, like you said, it was to a point where we still growing, like they growing as artists, but we were still growing as owners of that business. Like, we ain't like we had businesses before.
Yeah. So y'all learn it as they learn.
So we just throwing money around. It's like, it was crazy. It was crazy.
And the money is not like people. I don't know if people think we wake up and shake trees and $100,000 drop out. That's not real life, right? People
no.
Like the money, you have to earn that money, right? From whatever means that you have to earn it from, but you have to earn that money. So having that many artists and I had a lot of different people that taught me the business and that showed me different things that I need to learn from. Tony Moore. Who's a big time guy out of Philadelphia, taught me so much about the game, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he's a mentor. Blake, as I taught, she was a mentor to me. Like different people. My man down in Florida, all in one, Rico, he taught me so much. Like different people taught me so much. Even my man, he married a woman, and she taught me some stuff like, you need to go do this, and that was Pro Star, like. So it was different people that taught me different things. It was like, go do this or go do that. And I had to respect that. You know what I'm saying? And I learned from that until I evolved into, And then on the side, as I'm learning, he's learning, and we're learning together.
Yeah.
So then we say, okay, what's the best thing for the label? So now we like, all right, let's get Mercy 700. Let's build a campaign behind it. Because I didn't never wanted to rap. He forced me. Like our album that's out now, Legends Live Forever, shout out to 36 Lad. Like, he forced me to make that album.
Why he had to force you to make that album?
Because I didn't want to rap. I wanted to just strictly be the CEO. And I didn't want it to be confused, but he like, nah, nigga, you got something.
Shit, baby did it.
Yeah, but the way it's just, when you feel a chemistry between people, like they might have did one song, right? Boom.
Yeah.
And it's like, damn, that song was pretty good. And then they go back into another one and you see it building.
Yeah.
Like, y'all make sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Some shit just makes sense. You know what I mean? And it's like, if y'all could just lock in together, I'm pretty sure y'all could do something legendary. You know what I mean?
For real.
Y'all could do something legendary. And that's just how it was. I don't think it was forced. I think it was stop playing.
Forced.
You know what I mean? I think
it was definitely
stop
forced.
playing. Like y'all know y'all can do this if y'all lock in and put it together. It ain't forced. It's like, man, y'all playing.
He said it was definitely forced.
Yeah, he's saying it's forced. But I'm saying, man, stop playing. Like,
well, Lad was already. So the thing was, Lad was a legendary. Lad was a legendary rapper in Wilmington.
Yeah,
okay,
right, in Delaware. He was a legendary rapper.
Delaware.
Probably, in my opinion, he's the best rapper that ever come out of Wilmington, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And
when it come out of Delaware,
in my opinion, he's the best that ever come
out. I'm gonna ask y'all
about
that too.
In my opinion, 36 Lad is the best artist that come out. It's no nigga, in my opinion. Again, it's opinionated.
Yeah.
Right, but in my opinion, 36 Lad is the hottest nigga that ever come out. Yeah. Now, I find myself. Like, every time I'm on the track with this nigga, I be like, man, this nigga always talking crazy.
He's tough,
man.
Yeah, he's tough.
It's tough. Like,
he's tough.
So, the first thing we ever did was a city anthem. And then the problem was we did Shaq and Cole, which was a remix to Meek Mill and Rick Ross, which was, what was their joint called? Meek Mill and Rick Ross, when they did,
what song?
That was Shaq and Cole.
Yeah, they did Shaq and Cole.
Me and Lad took the beat and did something called Steph and Clay.
Okay.
Right? So when we did Steph and Clay, niggas started saying, yo, that shit hotter than Shaq and Cole. I looked at the numbers one day on the distro kid, and I'm like, oh shit, bro, we just did 100,000, 200,000, 300,000 out of Delaware. So we're like, hold up. This shit got 300,000 streams, 400,000 streams. Then we like, oh, hold on, time out.
Y'all on something.
Exactly. And then he was like,
but this is what I was saying. This is why I wasn't forced. Because it's like, if you wasn't going to do it, why y'all even do the song in the first place?
Lord.
You know what I mean? Y'all know y'all got the chemistry that can make it.
Yeah.
So it's like, why you do it in the first place?
But that's kind of like really how it happened. Really genuine, really, really authentic. So 36 Lab was already established. He had this going on, that going on. And then his little brother was somebody I used to mentor when he was in jail. Like, he was like my little homie. So when I came home, his little brother, which was like my little brother in adoption, right? I'm like, he like, yo, my brother rapping. I'm like, yeah, whatever, boom. And then I used to pull up on the block and be like, Lad, I'm gonna rap one day, man. I'm gonna get in the studio. Lad used to be like, man, get the fuck out here, nigga. Yeah. Rap. Word, this how it happened. I'd be like, Lad, no, nigga, I can spit. So Lad like, man, yeah, all right. So the nigga never took me serious. Then one day I had a track. And Scrap was on it, but then Scrap had got locked up. So we had took Scrap off, and then I sent it to Lad, and Lad was like, I'm going to write to it. Lad really wrote through it. Yeah. And that was called Die For Him, which was about Wilmington, which is about Delaware.
Yeah.
So we actually shot that, recorded the song, then shot the video. And the shit took off.
Yeah.
So then after that, we ended up doing Stephen Clay, which was a remix of the Shot and Cold by Meek and Rick Ross. And that shit shot through the roof with numbers. Then we like, fuck it, let's do the album. And then we got up to Legends Live Forever.
Now, did you hear anything forced about that?
No.
That's what I was
I don't hear that force. I don't hear that force. I feel like it's meant to be.
Yeah.
I feel like it's meant to be. I feel like it's meant to be.
None of that force, man.
I mean, you probably think it's forced, but it's no. I think it was meant to be.
Yeah.
I think it was like some genuine, just
that's what I'm saying.
Vibe type shit, and this what happened, and this what came
it's like,
out of it.
I like how we sounded. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Certain shit just smashed, and I just think that's
Certain shit it just made sense.
I think I just was more on them as, yo, you need to get it done. You know what I mean? It wasn't forced. It was just me like, yo, this could be something. Like, why y'all waiting? Why y'all playing? Like, go ahead, lock in and get it done. And so it wasn't forced. It was just me being proactive.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? Me being
I
proactive.
can't disagree. I can't disagree.
You definitely the fucking buffer, bro. Like, you definitely.
That's how
y'all need each other, bro. Yeah. I'm telling you, nobody never told y'all, man, you need him, bro. I'm telling you. Y'all gonna work the best together, man. Y'all night and day, and that's what you need.
That's how it goes.
That's what you need, because sometimes his strong suit's gonna come into play. Sometimes your strong suit's gonna come into play.
I always call him the muscle. I call myself the finesse. I'm finesse. He the muscle. You know what I mean? That's how
he definitely the fucking muscle. He definitely a muscle. And you definitely the calm and like, all right. Sometimes it's meant for the muscle. Sometimes it's meant to just talk it out. Simple conversation can fix it.
But he's definitely fixed a lot of relationships. Like, what's crazy is before we shot, like something happened, right? You know, and I was on a green. I'm like, man, I'm fucking that nigga up when I see him. I'm pulling that nigga up. And he was like, so I went to the bar one night, right? This is really happening, right? Yeah. So I'm like, nah, nigga. Like, I'm fucking that nigga up when I see him. He like, hold, calm down. I'm like, nah, nigga, don't play at me like that, nigga. I ain't been disrespected in my whole life. So just so happened, he like, nah, I got it. So one night, he called me, boom. I'm like, yeah, I'm running around in his part of the town, right? So I'm like, in his part of the state. I pull up, just so happened, the nigga I want to fuck up was there. Soon as when I get there, I'm like, yo, this bitch ass nigga. He like, ho. I already talked to the nigga, calm down. I'm like, nah, but this nigga a pussy though. But he like, nah, nigga, calm down. He like, yo, I already talked to the nigga. But the nigga is on the side like
yeah.
He's like, nah,
he ain't want no smoke.
But what ended up happening is that nigga ended up being inspirational into something we did later on down the line, right? And it was like, if he would have never severed ties in that relationship, it would have been ruined because I had plans on putting my hands on this nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't no talking me out of him. Like, I'm putting my hands on that nigga as soon as I seen him.
But at the end of the day, it was a good relationship that we still kept. Yeah. For something that we needed later on. You know what I mean? It was a great relationship. It worked for all of us. You know what I mean? It was a great relationship that we kept for something that we needed later on.
And I fuck with the nigga now too.
Yeah, like, that's what I'm saying.
I have no problem with the nigga. You know but had I reacted and that nigga say, yo, chill. Like, because I don't do like politics all the time. Like, I ain't for that.
Prison is politics though.
I know.
Depends on what prison you go to too.
Yeah. Like, but I was established in my jail. Right, so in my jail, I was established. I didn't have to do all that politics. The guards, like, you want to get some money, come fuck with me. Because I'm not loud, I'm not going to do nothing crazy, and I'm checking niggas that get out of bounds. So, there was a lot of things that wasn't to that. But I definitely say, like forming a label, being a label, like, the man keeps me really, really grounded and sounded at times. Like, I know that if he wasn't a part of the label, shout out, word to Blake, like, they wasn't around. I probably been like, nah, I ain't fucking with that shit.
Would have ended.
Like I had fun. I put my record out. I lived a childhood dream. Yeah. I'm done with that. But they've been both able to, all of us, you know, collectively been able to say, yo, this needs to be done. We a label. We too far in now.
We learn how to push forward.
So and fast forward all the way to even right now, I'm like, yo, we gotta go down the land. We gotta shoot more contact. The album is out, like, you know, download Legends Live Forever. If you haven't downloaded that, download Legends Live Forever. I promise nobody will be disappointed because now I say to myself, like, when you look at our videos and look at the content and look at the album that we was just put out, like, that album is a solid album. Outside of just being a hip-hop fan, right? Mm-hmm. I personally believe that was a classic album. Mm-hmm. Like, I personally believe that. But even before that or after that, right? You look at RSP Streets, you look at the 2 on 2 album. Shout out to Black L, shout out to Mercy 700. Like collectively, the shit that's getting done right now, and now we just we in agreement with Big Risky, and with Risky now, and it's like, all right, come on, take this wave over because you young niggas got to do it, right? Because at the end of the day, it's like y'all more relatable to the current times, where I'm more relatable to niggas of our time. You know what I mean? Of a particular age group and a particular sound of hip hop.
Yeah, that make perfect fucking sense.
Yeah.
That make perfect fucking sense, man. Like, y'all going, bro, y'all doing everything right.
We trying, man.
Y'all doing everything right.
It's effort. That's what it takes, man. It's nonstop effort, for real. So it's like, even when people don't, like, we might not be posting or see nothing, it's like, we still behind the scenes working. You know what I mean? We still having Zoom meetings damn near every day. Like, us, definitely, the head is still talking every single day on what needs, especially, you know what I mean? Like you said, Blake, she's listing everything that we need to do from this day to that day to every single day. You know what I mean? The content constantly got to be like our next move, Florida, or, you know what I mean? Yeah. It's like constant work. You know what I mean? It's nonstop work. It's nonstop trying to get a hold of content creators like you know what I mean? Yeah. Podcast people, like just to tell our story. Yeah. You know what I mean? And the work that we putting in. It's nonstop work regardless.
Man, y'all doing it though.
And at this point we had good features, right? Like, so when Tinkerbella was at the height of her career, and, you know, not saying she can't bounce back, but the Baddies show is like, everybody that knows about the Baddies right now, and it's like, Baddies was the hottest, like, Natalie Nunn had that shit jumping.
For real.
Right? Yeah, so jumping. When Tinkerbella, I went to a show in St. Louis with Tinkerbella, and I was like, yo, this bitch got it. I'm like, yo, she got it.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm like, yo, I'm going to pay her for the feature, whatever she want. And she took me her number. Her manager, who I was kind of like, had a relationship with, like, let's do it. And I put her on a song with Mercy, right? Song went crazy, right? And I'm like, yo, they got it, right? So, but I paid for that. Like, we got to pay her for her time. But more. And Tink was like going crazy, like, and the song took off. We like, oh my God, Mercy is really the one. Yeah. Right? So then we did that, right? Then, we take linked up with OBH, right? So we like, oh, if we get, AR Ab, he like kind of like, it matched more of our style, right? So we paid for different things coming out of pocket. They're like, yo, let's pay it, right? And then, Make It Bag Flash, right? One of the biggest promoters inside of the state of Pennsylvania. Like, Flash, like, he really got a hold in this being connected. Like, he's one of, like, my little brothers right now, right? And being able to be connected with them type of people, like, now when stuff is going on in Philly's calling us to be like, yo, if we need Delaware, you got to go through 50 shops, because
that's big.
That's big.
Yeah,
right? For a bigger city like Philly to be like, yo, if you want to go do something in Delaware, you gotta go through 50 shots in Delaware. You know what I'm saying? You have to. Now, whether people like it, respect it, I don't care. Like, the numbers is the numbers, right? Yeah. The numbers are the numbers. Like, we threw a pool party. Yeah, 300-400 people out there, right? In a private sector of Delaware. And when you look at the Hold Up video, you're like, oh shit. And you look at the footage and what was going on, it's like, the numbers don't lie. You look at the streams, the numbers don't lie, right? So it's like, I'm not arguing with nobody about what we're doing, and I don't care about what the next label is doing, what the next person is doing. I'm focused on what our artist is doing, what I'm doing right now, and then it's like, that's what matters. And it's hard, right? Because like we talked about in the beginning, you gotta pay. You gotta pay, man.
You gotta pay. I don't think you can get to the level that you want to get to without paying.
Hell no.
It's no way. It's no way.
It's sacrifice.
If you never got Gloss up on here, I would have never knew who you were.
Yeah. So you seen the Gloss up one first.
That's the only one I seen. Yeah. Gloss up happened to come up through my timeline, and I'm like, Baddies, that's one of the things that I'm like, okay, I'm on the Baddie, so I watch that little different. I'm like, oh, okay, Gloss Up was on that joint. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Gloss, and if you Gloss, let's do a song. Let's run it up, right? And I'm gonna pay the fee, Gloss, so you ain't got to play no games. Like, I'm gonna pay the fee, but like, I seen Gloss, and I'm like, all right, boom. So as soon as I hit Atlanta, I hit you because you had Gloss. Right? If you don't pay the fee to get gloves, I don't know who you are. So you don't make that money that you're gonna make from doing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's business. And I ain't got no problem with telling people I had to pay to get on your podcast and things because this shit is a business at the end of the day.
But niggas don't understand it's a business. Most people don't understand it's a business because they ain't in it. They're on the outside looking in. You know the people that's outside looking in got the most judgment on what you do.
Yeah.
They got the most judgment on what you do and what you should be doing, or you ain't doing this right, or you need to go this way. Yeah. But these are same niggas that's procrastinating the whole time.
Never took the risk.
They ain't doing that.
They never take the risk.
They ain't finna take their first step that y'all took to get in the studio, to sign an artist, to do anything with an LLC, anything with black and white, but they ain't finna do that. But risk. You know, them people got the most opinions on what you doing. But if you realize that, man, y'all ain't finna do the shit I'm fucking doing, man. So, like, until you do what the fuck I'm doing or even attempt what I'm doing, I really don't want to hear what the fuck you gotta say.
And when you look at it,
it don't matter what you say.
It really don't. It really don't.
All of this costs. Right now, where I'm at right now in this presence, TV screens, multiple cameras, microphones, like buying a studio and us opening a studio together, we started like, God damn, that might cost this much. This costs this much. The computer costs this much. We looked up and was like, man, God damn. Right?
Well, even just Wi-Fi in the building.
Oh, God. Hey, you don't even need Wi-Fi. Like, man, I got them Wi-Fi, man. We do a hotspot on them motherfuckers. But, man, everything costs. Everything costs. Motherfuckers, they think shit free. Yeah. They think when you pop out with somebody or pop out with anything that it go viral on the internet or do some numbers on the internet. They don't think about the backstory behind it or what you had to do or how many no's you had to go through just to get this one yes. They don't understand it.
Bro. That's deep.
They don't understand it. They on the outside looking in. Yeah. They on the outside looking in. They just looking at certain people only see the positive and the success that you got. They don't see everything you went through. That. They don't understand like how many no's like you got, how much money you had to spend, then getting in forward, all type of shit, man. They don't understand it. It's the losses, they don't understand it.
I always talk about that scale. Like if you weigh that scale, you know what I mean? If you put us like all the like what we had to go through, how much money we put in on this side of the scale, it's not even.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? You got to be willing to lose. You got to be willing to struggle. You got to be willing to sacrifice all on this side just to even get a small win on this side.
Yeah, you sacrifice more than you win.
Hell yeah.
If you just do the numbers and like really think about that, man, you sacrifice way more than you win. But motherfuckers don't see that. They see the little wins over here, or it could be a big win over here, but in actuality, I feel like if I do a big win, it ain't a big win to me. If that makes sense. So like if I do somebody, like interview somebody that got a name that's big. I mean, I'd be happy for a little minute, but after that, it'd be like I really ain't did shit for real. So
like where's the money at?
Yeah, it's
like the money. Like you want to pay somebody, like, you know, and I use, you know, anybody that we pay, like you've paid, we've paid, right, to bring people, and after you pay, you want to be like, yo, I want to make some money.
Yeah.
Like, the fuck all that. Like, I care about my family, my kids. I want to make some money.
You gotta provide.
So when you don't make money off of what we do, it's like, man, what the fuck?
What I even do it for?
What I even do it for? And then sometimes a lot of things, and I'm not going to listen to a lot of businesses, a lot of record labels, when I look at that, and I'm like, yo, nobody made money in the beginning. So, and that's how last night when I told him, yo, we got to pay this, and this, or everything, he was like, man, God damn. Like, that was the first.
This is real. This is real.
God damn, bro, we owe what? This is real. We owe this, and this. Do all the shit we got to do while we're just in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Right?
This is real.
And this ain't even it, because we got to come back to Atlanta to do another run, right? So you're like, damn. Right? And it's real because this is real money. Yeah. You got a child going through college, right? I got 2 daughters I'm raising, right? I pay daycare every single week. So you look at that money, you're like, God damn, my mortgage is doing daycare is this much. So start playing like, oh shit.
It's a lot.
And you want to go down the lane and spend what?
It's a lot.
There's so many other things that the money could be used for. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's real, bro.
I think the sacrifice part of it is one of the major, it's like one of the most major things to me when it comes to this shit. Like, you really gotta have it in your mind that you're gonna see it to the end. Like, I know one time, he couldn't go. Like, I had to drive one of our artists to Connecticut.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I had just got off work. Boom. He was like, this artist got to be here to perform with Tinkerbell, like he said. So it's like, all right, I got to get this artist hours and hours away. You know what I mean? And we ain't flying or nothing. We packing in a car. I'm going to get you there so you can perform. And I'm getting you back the same night. You know what I mean? The same night.
How far you had to drive?
Man, I can't even remember how many hours it was. But it was like, get your, I'm getting back the same because I got to be working the next morning.
So you got to stop. Because you
got to charge that motherfucker over and everything.
The charge is crazy, you hear me?
See, I don't know about that. I ain't got money. I ain't got no Tesla. But I can only imagine, though.
Yeah, but like I said, at the same point in time, it's just that, because like he said, I got a daughter that's going through college. Plus, he's about to be a 4-year-old. I got a son as well. You know what I mean? So it's like getting back, like the family life that you missing out on, that your people outside of the label got to sacrifice as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's like, damn, like you going out here for this and this and that, but you know what I mean? Your son, you could be here with your son doing, you know what I mean? So it's like, not only is you sacrificing, it's your family
sacrificing.
That's doing that.
Trust me, man. I do. I 100% know what you're talking about and agree. Because I got 3 myself.
Yeah.
It was to the point where this morning I was getting up, getting ready.
Yeah.
I cut my hair this morning, got ready, whatever. So I'm thinking I'm finna beat everybody out the house. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get out the house, all the kids sleep, whatever. Dang, I'll see when I get back.
Yeah.
Everybody got up. Everybody fucking woke up. So it's to the point I'm like, man, I'm finna go. I gotta explain. I gotta do this. Yeah. I'll be back this time, whatever. No, you gonna come back late. You gotta do an interview. Yeah. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna come back late. I'm like, this one early, so I ain't gonna be back that late or whatever. But it's just about, man, dude, it'll pay off in the long run.
That's the thing about it, because not everybody understands that dream. You know,
everybody
it's your dream,
but it's not meant for everybody to understand.
Nah, but it's like sometimes your family be like, yeah, like I know what you're chasing for, but this money that could be still going here. Like I'm not going, you know what I mean? So it's like, believe me, like I know that, but it's like that.
How you balance that out though?
I gotta make you a believer. Like it's them, like you said, it's those small wins that were just like we right here at the doorstep. Yeah. Like you see how this went for us. Yeah. Like just keep believing in me. If I believe in myself, I need you to believe in me. You know what I mean? Just keep believing in me. I'm telling you, I'm right here. It's them small wins that where they get a glimpse of it. You know what I mean? And then plus they see how hard you're going for it. Mm-hmm. Like if you're willing to risk it, the risk we take, you know what I mean? All the money and stuff we put into it. And all the people that we do, like I said, those travels, those miles that I'm willing to get, I don't have to. Yeah. Like this is for artists, like you said, it's business. So it's not like you my family or nothing like that. I met you strictly off music business. Yeah. But I'm willing to get in my car and drive you hours away. You know what I mean? Like, damn, if you that passionate about it, then you know what I mean. You definitely that passionate about it. I gotta respect it. You know what I mean?
Mercy the real deal though. Yeah. Like when I think about Mercy and the sacrifices I made for Mercy and the sacrifices he made for Mercy, I say to myself, Mercy is the real. Like he has the talent. Yeah. Mercy 700 has everything. He has every.
I'm gonna look him up.
Yeah. He has every star power that we. And like I said, like his biggest song right now, streaming wise, is Ratchet featuring Tinkerbell, and it's like when you look at that song, and dog, we drove 14 hours to do that song.
Yeah, to shoot the video for
because she was filming Baddies.
Yeah,
she was filming
St. Louis. We
was in Delaware. We had to drive to St. Louis, right? Because we had to take her manager, we had to take our cameraman, we had to take me and him, and we had to take Mercy. So just on the drive, like, and listen, I put miles on my truck that day, and I'm like, God damn, I put a lot of miles on my truck, right? Because I'm like, well, we got to get to St. Louis and make this content. We got to make it happen, right? Yeah. And nobody had time, and we did it in a weekend, right? Yeah. So it wasn't like we left Friday. We left Friday, drove them hours, however many hours it was. I want to say it was 14 or 15 hours. Yeah. Drove them hours, right? Busting it down. Yo, you drive, I drive, boom, boom, boom. Then make this song happen. But the final content of the song was like, yo, this came out to be a good video. Yeah. And now when you look at it, on social media and things like that combined, we got, we done hit our numbers that we needed to hit, right? But when you don't see the return on the ROI, right? Yeah. When you don't see the ROI on it, you're like, man, this shit isn't worth it. Because I don't see the ROI on it, right? But when I look at it in hindsight, I'm like, it was worth it. Because you know, I literally talked to my homeboy yesterday. He live in Atlanta, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm talking to him. He's like, I walked in my boy crib. He owned like a barbershop down here. Things. And I walked in my boy crib one day. He said, dog, I walked in the crib and he had y'all on the TV. And like, yo, that's my little brother. That's my man.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, man, you don't know them niggas. Fuck out of here. He's like, fuck you talking about, man? That's my man. He's like pulling up pictures like, yo, that's my man. He was like, oh, them niggas got Delaware. So when I think about it in hindsight now, I'm like, well, other people from the outside, like you never met nobody from Delaware, right?
Never.
So if you never met nobody from Delaware and we were at first introduction, I would like to say, yo, we made a good first impression.
Fuck yeah, yeah.
Like, yo, I know some niggas in Delaware. Or if you ever come to Philly, you'd be like, yo, I'm in Philly. How far that's away from Delaware? Because I got some niggas that I fuck with in Delaware, and they got a studio where I can come up there and maybe film some content, work something out with them.
Yeah.
Because now the relationship is built where you like, if I'm in Philly or if I'm in New York, I can call them niggas and be like, yo, let me call the 50 Shot niggas because they showed me love when I was down in Atlanta. Yeah. I'm gonna show them some love when I come up to Philly. I come to New York because they're a familiar presence and maybe they can help me navigate of what I'm trying to do up here. It's a relationship. Yeah. Right?
It's the networking part.
Even though it's built on business, because it's not like, yo, I love y'all so much, come on my podcast. It was us reaching out to you to say, hey man, I see what you're doing, I see what you're trying to do. You on the up. Like I said, man, my whole goal was when I seen your pod, I said, oh, shit, we got to catch this nigga down because at 6 months from now and a year from now, this nigga going to be saying, no, I want 2 grand. I want 3 grand.
I don't know. I hope so, but I don't know.
Well, that's how it's going. That's how it's going.
I hope so.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the goal.
I don't be seeing it like that, though.
Yeah. That's how it's gonna happen. Yeah, it's just a slow. I'm feeling where you feeling because we on this side of the business too. So I'm feeling exactly what you feeling, but I guarantee somebody else eventually gonna call from Delaware and say, hey man, I did the show, I seen what you did with 50 Shots or whatever. Like we trying to come down there because this is about trends. This is about making it happen and what makes sense. Yeah. And they be like, yo, you know, now when the people fall out from Delaware, it may not be the same fee. The fee might be 3-4 times. Like, you know, that was
it just all depends.
Yeah, that was 2 years ago, bro. That ain't, you know what I mean? I'm doing 200,000-400,000 on my episodes now. Yeah. Nigga, that was years ago. You missed that way.
Shit, I hope I get to that point. God damn. I hope I get to that point. But man,
it's the growth of it, though. Yeah, you know what I mean? It's definitely the growth of it. It's definitely the build of it, man.
But y'all gonna get there though.
That's what we trying, man.
Man, y'all gonna get there. But y'all grind.
And then the good thing about it is we'll be right back here too.
Man, what?
You hear me?
Well, we might do that bitch in Delaware next time.
But it makes sense then because if we blow like when we blow and when we get to that point of establishing what the label is and the next artist is coming up, because now it's like, yo, I got a guy in the lane. Yeah. Go do his podcast while you on your album promo run. Yeah. While you doing this and this. Or like this year actually we got close, like Akon was like, we talked to Akon, pulled up.
I seen it. Yeah. I seen that picture.
It's real. Like the nigga first
time like that too.
That nigga first time that Akon heard us, he was like, yo, hold the fuck up. Stop everything. The nigga stopped everything. Yo,
he was doing a mic drop.
We like, if I pull my phone up now and I text the nigga.
Yeah.
Right? He's one of them niggas that actually is so genuine that it texts back. Like, hey, bro, like, because he fuck with us.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he fuck with and he understands what's going on, right? And he on a promo month, but the shit is beyond the table because But the thing is, I'm on some more, yo, we doing this like P, we doing this like Baby, nigga, we want our own label. Mm-hmm. I don't want to sign to a nigga. Yeah. I'm looking for, and now we're fucking with Convict because now that's who we fuck with. It's like, this shit really happened. Yeah. Like Convict to fuck with some Delaware niggas and be like, yo, nah. Like, that shit was real. That wasn't no make-believe or media shit. No, that nigga was like, man, hold the fuck up, who? Man, send me all y'all shit right now. That's how it happened. Same thing with Flow Rider. You know what I'm saying?
Flow Rider actually pretty big, bro. Flow Rider big, bro.
But what happened when we go down Florida, with Flow Rider, when them niggas said and we in the studio, them niggas are like, oh. I honestly feel like that's how. So it's like, this shit happens. And it's like, we be in the room. Yeah. So we in IMG and we in Miami and we recording and the first thing the producer, shout out to Skrilla the Hitman too, because that's my guy down in Miami, who was also one of Flow's, main producers. Like, Skrilla was like, not Skrilla from Philly, Skrilla the Hitman, because it's two different Skrillas, right?
Yeah.
So the first thing that nigga was like, nah, I need to record you niggas now. I got you niggas right now.
We did that.
Recorded right there on the site.
He made the beat and everything right there.
Right there. Hitting charges.
Yeah. I said, bro, bro, you can't be no trash ass niggas rapping and nigga be like, I need to record you right now.
Yeah. He did the beat and everything right there in the studio. He ain't charging like, nothing.
That's what's up. Let's do an interview. Let's because the form of hip hop that we still present and like again, I tell everybody to listen to hip hop. If you haven't downloaded Legends Live Forever, you're doing yourself a disservice because at the end of the day, like if you respect the form of hip hop, like download it. If I'm lying, I'm fine. Like
Legends Live Forever.
Legends Live Forever.
Tap in ASAP. Legends Live Forever.
Legends Live Forever. And I promise you, bro, like me, 36 Lab, bro, we like didn't play on that album. Yeah. And from the first song to the last song, you're gonna say, them niggas went the fuck crazy. And you ain't tapping in us, and maybe that's not your job, but tap in the Mercy 700. Yeah. Right? And you listen to Mercy 700, see what that young man got to say because he got something to say. And even the artists that we signed before, like every project that we put out on this label has been strategic and has been classical types of work, right? No bull.
Where you can find Legends Live Forever
on every
platform. Apple,
every
Spotify,
single platform.
Everything you think of.
36 Lab,
YouTube, Apple.
It's on Apple?
Yeah, it's on Apple. It's on Apple.
Armor 50 Shots, 36 Lab, Legends Live Forever. You type that in. You pick any song right now and play it right now on your podcast. Pick any song off of it. I stand by it.
I'm looking forward.
Yeah, Legends Live Forever, man.
Well, yeah, what color?
The number 4. Legends Live Forever.
Number 4.
Yeah, the number 4. Legends Live Forever. So that's the number 4, not FOR.
And I found it.
That's it. Pick any song. I ain't even telling you, nigga, pick any song. Pick any song on there and play it, man.
You got any stuff in the beginning,
any song.
You got Show Out, Pray For
Yeah, show
any song. I stand by anything on that album, man. It's a classic album. Pick any song.
I'm good. Bro, it might be classic, but one thing about it, I'm going to support you whatever.
Yeah, we appreciate it too.
I'm not ready to download that motherfucker.
That's all it is. But pick a song now. I need you to pick a song, play it right now live. So that way so the people know. Pick any song. That's it. That's cool. Let it run through.
Yeah, that's pretty
Let it run through.
That's a good idea.
That's pretty fun.
Yeah, that's pretty fun. Yeah, that's second song, man.
Yeah, that's pretty fun, man.
There we go.
My grandma died on the floor, that shit hurt my soul.
Damn, I got a new phone. That shit ain't gonna connect.
I see my mother break down, that put me in the mode. I see my mother break down, that put me. Still never giving up. Drink till I spit it out. Get an engine roaring from the corner while I rip it up. It's that season. Whole block clutching, yeah, it's that season. When that work dry up, we call that.
Put it in right now.
That's 36 Lab. Delaware legend.
You ever heard of Mozzie?
Yeah.
I remind me of Mozzie. Oh, y'all got type of music where you really like talking about some shit.
Yeah. Pray for him.
Mama told me always pray for him. Everywhere I go, I gotta pray for him. I love them, they my bros, that's why I pray for him. That's the only thing I know, that's why I pray for him.
Yeah, man.
Mama told me always pray for him. Everywhere I go, I gotta pray for him. Couple niggas did me dirty, better pray for him. Pray for him.
Yeah.
Pray for him. Never get no claps. Never get no claps.
Oh, y'all got some different type of music. I ain't gonna say different type of music, but y'all got this shit that you can just ride to.
Yeah.
That you can just like, you ain't gotta skip no songs. Like it's just like
it's authentic music.
You just ride. Y'all ain't got no drill music. Well, this ain't no drill song.
Nah, ain't no drill music.
This the type of music big you ride to.
Listen,
goddamn at night.
You can picture
where you want to really think about life type shit. Like you just like, damn. Yeah.
This shit that you can put this going through life shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
If you want to take a road trip, they put this bitch on number 1, they ride out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But ain't no cracks in my scene. Them walk down, ain't no cracks in this scene, man. I gotta pray for him. That's why I pray for him. That's why I pray for him.
Yeah, this is a classic album, man. We worked hard on this motherfucker, man.
I fuck this song.
Appreciate that.
I fuck this.
Those two, man.
Like, this ain't no lying ass shit, like, for no camera shit, bro. I really fuck this. So who that is rapping right there?
That's
That's
Lil
Lil
Reese.
Reese. That was a feature we had.
Yeah.
He's
So-
from Delaware too.
I was just gonna ask you, is he from Delaware?
He's from Delaware.
So everybody on this song, okay, Black O
Yeah.
Right.
and Lil Maurice, they from Delaware.
Yeah.
Black O was signed to us. He's part of the record label. 36 Lad. He's part of the record label. And then you got me, Armor 50 Shots, as part of the record
So
label.
what artists y'all got? Who artists y'all got is on the record label right now?
Right now we got 36 Lad. We got Armor 50 Shots, which is myself. We got RSP Streets. Then we got Black O 302.
We got Mercy.
And we got Mercy 700. And then we just signed Big Risky.
Who is RSP Streets?
RSP Streets different, man. You got to go back to tap. We actually already dropped his album. You probably have his album downloaded and dropped within the next 14 days. So RSP Streets is my childhood friend, right? I knew him since I was like in Brown's Boys Club. You know what I'm saying? Like this is my guy, and real authentic, real type of vibe that when you feeling.
Yeah.
From the projects, Riverside Projects in Delaware, which is, a notorious projects in Delaware. Like most people don't know, is Delaware had the highest homicide rate at one point in time.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, by population because we're so small. So like at one point in time, they did a study that they tell you like if you would have put Delaware the size of New York or the size of Chicago, we would have had like 300 more murders in them.
God damn.
Yeah, Delaware, Wilmington is a rough city, man.
That ain't bullshit.
No, bro.
Damn.
Delaware, Wilmington, Delaware. If you look up Wilmington, Delaware right now, they'll tell you like Wilmington, Delaware ain't a place you just go visit and play no games at. You will get your head blown off in Wilmington, man.
Yeah.
Like it's serious, right? But because we so small, it's like. But when you look at the population and you do murder by population, at one point in time, we were. It was dangerous, man. And it still is, right? Even though the homicide rate has came down, and I've run a nonprofit to fight against violence prevention. You're right. Like I opened up a nonprofit, Next Gen 302, to kind of fight against violence prevention, right, and violence intervention because I wanted to change the narrative of what was going on in the city, and also because like I did time at 16 years old. Some people gave me 35 years when I was 16.
That's a
Some
lot of
people
time at
wasn't
16.
playing.
That's a lot of time period. That's a
Yeah.
lot
That's
of
a
fucking
lot
time
of
at
time,
16.
right? And they didn't give me no breaks. I did 22 years on that, right? And out of that time, they changed the juvenile law and said that anybody that was under the age of 21, right, under the age of 18, anybody that was under the age of 18 that committed a crime, and that was sentenced to more than 30 years, that was eligible for a re-sentence. I fit the criteria, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I got home. I didn't do no slick shit, didn't do no funny shit. Like, it literally changed the
It just
law.
worked out for you. But you still did 22 though.
22.
I did
Still
it.
did 22.
Day from day. No breaks, shoe program, you know what I mean? No program.
You
Like, I did that
22.
shit, right? And to come home and be like, now, like, to have where we at with the label and things like that, like 50 shots, I look at like, nigga, I'd have had 1,000 chances, but I really had 50 chances, right? So when I look at 50 shots of label, right, and it's like, yo, we done had chances. You know what I'm saying? So when we look at 50 shots, it's like, yo, nigga, we had multiple chances to make it, and we're not supposed to be here, but somehow that nigga's here. He did multiple bids.
Yeah.
I did
How many
one
did
bid.
you do? You did 2?
Yeah.
You had 8 and what?
Small 3.
Yeah.
Small 3.
Still though.
That's 11 years, though.
Still though. Know what I'm
Nigga,
saying? Like,
I'm saying?
still though.
Like, that's
Yeah.
11 years out of a nigga life that everybody can't tell his story. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Because, like, in his town, he's known for getting money.
Yeah.
That's what he's known for.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? And it's like, yeah, when I met him, we may have our paths have crossed, but nobody thought we would be best friends. Like, that's my best friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, no questions asked. No, like, that nigga is my best friend. You know what I mean? Between him, and then you look at RSP Streets, who is my childhood friend. But me and Streets is like friends from like back in the day, and we've been cool, and
Y'all got history.
we got history. That's my guy. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
That nigga right there is my best friend.
It's different.
it's different. And I don't get it twisted. I'm coming behind streets too.
Yeah, at the gate.
Do something in the streets, I'm coming behind streets, right? But that nigga's my best friend. Like I genuinely look that nigga in the eyes and be like, nigga, I love you, nigga. Like, ain't
like,
nothing I wouldn't do.
My son died there. Like, it's that like big. Just off those years, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know, like you said, you got childhood friends that you done had your whole life, but just the chemistry and the bond that we built over our time. Like, I was willing to make him my son, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's how close it got.
Not even that, his baby mom. His baby mom was like, yo, I want that nigga to be my son's guy. That and when you look at it in hindsight now, right, it's like nobody, you know, relationships may not grow outside of the cell, right? But when you look at it now, like, nah, that's really my nigga. And no, that's not to say we don't fight. I get mad at
ups and downs, bro.
That's ups and downs, right? But that's my guy. Like, I could be mad at him 10, 15 times over. Yeah. But a nigga do something to him.
At the gate. At the
I'm
gate.
not even asking no questions.
At the gate.
After the questions, he's a nigga I'm willing to go back to jail for.
Yeah.
Like, when I say, like, that's my guy, like, no, I'm willing to, he make me mad as I make him mad. Right? Because we had difference in opinions and we're opinionated. So we can get mad at each other all day, but you ain't gonna do nothing to him.
Yeah, on God, because, like, you could be mad at him. Like you said, you be mad at him. But if a nigga come to him right now, why are you mad at him? All that shit go out the window.
All that shit go out the window.
All that shit go out the window.
Even talk about it. Yeah. Like, a nigga be like, yo, I heard, you heard what?
Yeah. Tell me what you heard.
Yeah, tell me what you heard. And I might listen to it all the way through to figure out how far you going to go. Yeah. But I'm probably only going to be able to take so much before I do something to you.
Yeah. But some niggas ain't finna say nothing around you just because they know how tight y'all is.
But in Delaware, everybody knows.
They already know what's up. Like, they ain't finna speak on him. They ain't finna speak on you when the other person around. Not in front of you.
They got 1,000 things to say about it because just like anybody that's coming up and you doing a record label shit, like, it's gonna be haters. It's all, you know.
Niggas got something to say anyway if you ain't goddamn crashing out there, ho. If you doing something making some money, nigga got something to say. That's just what it is. That's just what it is, bro. It's gonna always be, bro. It's gonna always be some people that don't like you. Yeah. People that don't like you. Fact. People that don't like me. Yeah. But either way it go, man, it is what it is. I don't like niggas that like to satisfy everybody. Yeah. Man, at the end of the day, man, they fuck them folks. Yeah. Man, motherfucker can't see what you going through. Man, I don't see that, bro. Like, if you don't like me, I'm cool with it. Yeah. You can like me over. You ain't gotta like me over there. Yeah. We ain't gotta fuck with each other. At all. We can keep it how it is. Yeah. But if you with me, you with me. I'm with you. But if we don't fuck with each other, it is what it is. But I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to impress everybody. I'm not trying to make you happy. Man, you know how exhausting that shit is. I'm trying to make you happy, make y'all happy. Y'all don't even give a fuck about me at the end of the day.
I just, you know what I like though about like man, his relationship. Like we such like grown men that even if we mad at each other, like it's not something that's gonna keep us away. Yeah. Like we able to still be like if it's business that we got to still get done. Yeah. Like we still able to be face to face and talk past the bullshit.
I feel like if you that close enough, any situation that you go through a simple conversation.
It's nothing that's gonna hold us.
If you fell out to the point where y'all ain't even talking no more, y'all weren't really partners. Yeah. Y'all ain't even partners for real. But if we can sit down, we can have a disagreement. Like y'all can have a disagreement. Yeah. We can sit down and talk about it, communicate about the shit. Yeah. And you realize, man, it was really like some small shit or communication shit. I could have said this better. You could have said this better and be going on about the day.
Like it never happened.
Yeah, but if we fall out and you take it to the internet, you saying little shit about me, like, nigga, this is how you really felt.
It's never happened.
It's never gonna come. Yeah,
that would mean I feel that. Yeah, never happened.
I feel that.
It's never been a point, especially to where we disrespected each other to somebody else.
Yeah, no, that's never gonna happen. That's never gonna happen.
The nigga just called me last week. I was in I don't know if I was in Vegas or I was in San Antonio, right? So this month I just been moving crazy. Like every weekend I've been going. So he called me one day and was like, yo, such and such just hit me, nigga. Why you ain't answering the phone? I said, I'm answering the phone for you and I'm answering the phone for Blake. And that's it. Ain't nobody else I'm answering the phone for right now because I ain't in that space. Yeah. And he was like, all right, because niggas is hitting him. Yeah. Like, yo, why bro not getting the phone? Yeah. So the first person they call, whenever I don't get the phone, he's the next form of contact. Yo, why bro ain't getting the phone? And be like, man, so he got to deal with all that shit because I don't give a fuck. I be on when I'm on. Yeah. And I told him, yo, bro, I answer your call. Like, you call me, I'm going to answer because I don't know what this nigga be calling. He could be calling about my godson. He be calling about anything. It's nothing he could be possibly called. So it's like, I'm going to call him back within the next 15, 20 minutes if I don't answer the first time because it's really no telling what he could be calling me.
Yeah. It's different.
It's different.
That's your guy.
That's my guy. So I'm going to answer his call, but the next nigga ain't getting that same privilege.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, like I'll answer for him all day, every day. He knows that if I miss his call, if it's 12 o'clock in the morning when I wake up, I'm like, oh, fuck, this nigga called me at 12 o'clock where I'm going to wake up, bust this shit out my eye, call me right back because I'm like, bro, you good? Like, what's going on? You call me at 12:30 at night.
Yeah.
Like, does not matter because that's my God.
Yeah. At the end of the day.
At the end of the day. And we in business together. Like, we own a business together. We own a work together. So it's like anybody. Like, Slim went through stuff with Baby, bro. Like, Jay went through stuff
You ain't
with
gonna
Red.
never see, you ain't gonna never always see eye to eye.
Nah.
You ain't gonna never see that's just too fucking. That's some movie type shit or some shit, bro. You will never see
especially when personalities.
Yeah, you will never see eye to eye.
Like we ain't total opposite, but we got opposite ways that we handle and go about things.
It works.
Yeah, that's the good part about it.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah.
Everything 100%, you ain't gonna see eye to eye.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Long as them problems stay within between y'all. Yeah. Nobody else ain't got nothing to say.
They never know.
You know what I'm saying? They got nothing to say.
Never know whatever we're going. But most of the things we go through is never about me and him. It's about other shit that's going on in life, period, right? So it's never about, like, something me and him do to each other. Generally, like, you know what I'm saying?
It be some older shit. It be some older shit. And some shit like...
And the label generally brings 90% of them problems. Like, man, this fucking label. But we on the grind, and we want to do it from the ground up. Like, niggas offered us a record deal.
Yeah.
Like, I could be signed right now. I decided not to sign a record label. Like, I've actually been offered multiple record deals. You know what I'm saying? But I don't take them.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, nah, bro, like, my man got to come with me. And then on top of my man, I got this little nigga and this little nigga. I'm like, dog, I'm doing this shit from the ground up.
Yeah.
We doing this shit from the ground up. Like, if we want to just be signed and be famous, that's easy, bro.
Yeah,
like,
that's the easy route.
I probably can call, a nigga right now and be like, yo, I'm going to take the deal, right? I just had a contract from Interscope. Like, niggas offer the deals.
Yeah.
We've decided not to jump on everything that's coming through. And it's like, even though, because right now, shout out to niggas like Jim Jones, shout out to the Clips, there's niggas that's bringing our form of hip hop back at our era, because we are the only genre that niggas try to date on. Oh, them niggas too old, but Ozzy Osbourne and motherfucking Sting and Elton John, they can perform till they 80 years old. Right? Elton John will perform, he 80 years old, get on the joint, play the piano. People, you telling Elton John he can perform, but they want to age on hip hop. Nah, fuck that. Hip hop ain't, you know what I'm saying? That's why I respect, like, Clips just did a show at, like, somewhere crazy, right? I just seen them on IG, right? And I'm like, yo, shout out to Malice, shout out to Pusha T, because you're not allowing them to age hip hop, right? Don't age hip hop, because when you let every other genre of music perform today, Celine Dion was 60 years old performing. You understand what I'm saying?
Trying to put favoritism or some shit.
Yeah, nah, we're not doing that with hip hop. And niggas like Jim Jones is trend setting on what's going on now, and that's like, shout out to them niggas, because that allows. Yeah, like don't.
That's not going on.
He was just on kind of shit. Jim Jones was just on there.
That's what I'm saying. Like don't try to put hip hop in a box. Like, we only can perform till we 20 years old or we 30 years old or whatever. Nah, nigga, fuck that. You let them other genres of music perform till they 80 and run a checkup. Nah, fuck that. You're not going to age us. Hip hop is hip hop. Hip hop is the originator of hip hop. Hip hop is the biggest form of content that is being presented in a lot of other cultures for emulate us.
Definitely.
That's what I'm saying? And then that shit is motivating. Like, nah, nigga, I'm not. All right, I'm 40, nigga. So what, nigga? You niggas can't rap better than me. I'm 40, but you niggas can't out-rap me. Same thing with Lad. Like, that nigga, you can't out-rap Lad. You're not getting no time out-rapping that nigga.
Like that.
You know what I'm saying?
Like that.
You're not gonna do that.
He like that.
You know, but then we got other Gen Fresh people that don't like our form. You like Mercy 700. You like Risky. That's cool.
Yeah, I mean, everybody ain't gonna like it. Yeah. Everybody ain't gonna like it. It is what it is.
You know what I'm saying?
Everybody ain't gonna like that shit. I'm gonna go check the camera real quick.
Yeah.
I was like, y'all got me.
That's 111.
Yeah, we gotta get ready to go anyway, Brody.
I'm saying, we straight. Oh, we can wrap it up. We can wrap it up.
Yeah, we got a lot of shit going on.
I know y'all do. And y'all got the merch on.
Yeah, for sure.
I seen that shit about 30 minutes ago. I said,
Should have brought you. We ain't got nothing. We ain't got the shirt.
But it's the same thing though, bro. I got t-shirts, bro. I've been sitting on for so long, man.
Could have brought one.
I really just don't know.
That's a me thing, but we coming back to Atlanta. When I come back to Atlanta, we'll swing back through. We gotta bring Mercy back. We gotta bring Risky back. We got niggas that we gotta bring back through. And this is what I'm saying, like having to respond to the DM, right? Knowing that, like, you don't really know nothing about us. You learned everything you learned about us today, right?
Yeah.
Go and do your research on social media, but now when you come back, you're like, oh, bro. So now everything that presented yourself from that one interview you did that gained my attention. Now, if I come to Atlanta and do a media run, who one of the first niggas I'm gonna call then?
Yeah. Shout out to me, goddamn.
God damn it. Like,
we can do something. We can do something.
Bro, we on our way back to Atlanta. I got this artist coming through where I don't need to be on camera. They need to be on camera and the dialogue will be happening, but that's how you work.
Let me tell you, like, the main reason why I wrote back, bro. Y'all didn't write me and say, yo. Bro, I hate that, bro. I hate that. Like, when somebody write me and they say, yo, I'm like, man, what the fuck? You could have just said what you wanted to say in the first message. You don't write back on ain't. But I was like, damn, man, motherfucker, everybody write me and say, yo. Like, if I have a big interview, yo, or they'll put like some 6 goddamn O's in them over, yo. I'm like, bro.
Yeah.
That's the same, like, bro, they're going ahead and say what you're going to say, man. Cause,
yeah,
like,
that's not business, though.
Like, yo.
I wanted to respond, hey, man, do you have availability? This is the date. We're crystal clear about my communication. So now you can say, all right, boom. You know what I'm saying? You respond, you boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Now that might be a tough date. That's a time, but you worked around us. We worked around you. We paid the fee.
I was like, man, I ain't even go to work, man. I'm supposed to be at work right now. Yeah. I said, man, fuck all that shit, man. Fuck it, man. It's over. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
But that's business.
Yeah.
That's business because the amount of money that you made that day was going to be more than the hustle you made at the show.
Yeah, it is what it is.
I come in and do overtime for you niggas or something.
I did overtime yesterday, man. They ain't go right there. They ain't go right there. But, man, I'm glad y'all came. I'm glad y'all pulled up. And y'all working. 50 Shot Boys, if y'all don't know, if y'all didn't hit the first time, first 2 times, first 3 times, hit it for the 4th time. 50 Shot Boys.
Follow us at 50 Shots the label. Follow me at Armor 50 Shots. You can follow me on all platforms, Armor 50 Shots. New album out, just dropped called Legends Live Forever. Shout out to 36 Labs who couldn't make it today, but he around, so Legends Live Forever. Download, stream, Legends Live Forever. Follow me at Armor 50 Shots. Follow the label page at 50 Shots the label.
That's what's up, man. Bro, I'm telling you. This time next year, if y'all want to run it back, because nobody ain't finna be in the same position that we in now.
Oh, hell no. Yeah.
A year from now, man, y'all let me know. Or the 6 months, a month, 2 weeks, don't matter. Whenever y'all down here, man, we can make something happen. Tap in ASAP. We can make something happen, bro. Yeah. If I'm in Delaware, I'm hitting y'all up. Philly, I'm hitting y'all up.
That's all it is.
You get anywhere close in that Northeast, man.
I'm hitting y'all up, man. Bro, I'm telling you, man.
Do it all.
Straight, solid, genuine vibes today, man. And just
appreciate that. Yes, sir. Appreciate that.
Any nigga say something bad about y'all to me, bitch, I ain't believing it. Yes. Not out this conversation, I ain't bitch, you lying. Out the gate, you lying.
We gave you 100% everything what it was, man.
Too solid, man. Too solid, bro, man. I know y'all gonna go up.
Yeah.
I know y'all gonna go up, man. Y'all just stay grinding, stay what y'all doing. Man, y'all done overcame a lot of obstacles, man. Doing time, you did 2 beats, you did 1.
Yeah.
Man, niggas, like you said, bro, niggas don't know, they ain't been through what y'all been through. Yeah. I'm telling you, man, bro, y'all can make it. Y'all gonna make it.
And word to Gloss. Hey, Gloss, I'm ready for you right now. I'm deposit ready. Let's make it happen. Let's get this shit popping. I ain't here to play no games, so let's do it right now. If you see this interview, let's do it, man. Let's say no more. Let's make this shit happen.
You hear that shit, Gloss?
Yeah.
You hear that shit, Gloss?
Let's get this shit jumping. You know
what's up, man? I'm glad.
And I'm deposit ready. You ain't got to argue with me. Let's go.
That what's up, man. 50 Shot Boys, man. That's Tripping with Time, man. Y'all got the episode today.
Appreciate
it, man.
What's up?
Tripping with Time, it's the podcast where we having real conversations that make you laugh. Pour it up in a red cup just to relax. Give me some feedback, like, comment, interact. Still true. Tripping with Time. Hit the button right side, yeah. Go ahead and subscribe. And when you come up on the show, yeah, make sure you fly. I came a long way, barrel so dry. Tripping with Time. And it's the podcast. Baby, when you see the breeze, you know what I'm telling you. I hope hope you understand. We missing for way back in school, you better ask my class.